the very first aspect of true alien contact would probably be a language lesson of some sort, because the aliens don't want to communicate about our gross national product or our political system. If they do, they're not really aliens. They're just odd-looking people from far away. Real aliens have something really alien to communicate, and it can only be communicated in an alien language. So I think it's very suggestive that these invisible entities that we contact, when we dissolve the local language boundaries, and they're like mud walls built around our little hut of mental, our collection of goats and stuff that we've pushed together. And then we dissolve the walls, and, there's alien people, there's alien minds out there waiting to trade with us. They probably have always been trading with individual geniuses through dreams, through insight.
Hey guys, it's Crystal. In this video I'm going to tell you 4 reasons why I hate school. So without further ado, first reason is I have to wake up so fucking early. I wake up at 6:49. Who the fuck eventually you wake up this fucking early for your education? Like, really? Oh my god. You're having a perfect fucking dream, like, oh my god, and then here comes a fucking alarm, like, wake up! Wake up! And then, like, you're like, oh my fucking god! And then you feel like you're gonna turn fucking Super Saiyan and destroy this whole fucking world, and I just, oh my fucking god, we're just having a fucking perfect dream! And then, second reason is the teachers. So, if there's like a student who does something bad, the teacher has to give a fucking 10-minute long lecture about your life, and I'm just like sitting there thinking, are there any cheap flights to Mexico so I could burn this whole fucking school down? And then the third reason is, oh my god, you have to stay 8 hours there, 8 fucking hours there for like a whole fucking day, 5 days a week, 8 fucking hours just to fucking listen to teachers talk shit, get in your fucking brain, and then a few years later, you forget all of that shit that you talked about. Like, what the fuck?
I wear diapers, I mess and wet my diapers. I'm looking for a daddy that will baby me, diaper me, and change me when I need to be changed, feed me baby food, read me bedtime stories, give me baths, give me a passy to suck on every night before bed, stuffed animals to sleep with every night, and to sleep in the same bed with daddy. I love cuddles, kisses, and hugs from daddy, and I'm looking for a daddy that loves hugs and kisses from baby boy.
Since I came out as transgender, ooh, hey. So yeah, number one, I do not want facial surgery because I love my face, so I don't really want that changed at all. But yeah, so no face. I do want a boob job. Every girl wants a boob job, I mean, come on. And I'm obviously gonna have, how do I say this without it sounding disgusting? I'm gonna get a vajuju, a JJ. So, yeah. Those 2 surgeries will probably be in the next 5 years, but no earlier than 2 years. But I'm really excited for both of them. I mean, hopefully won't feel it that much, if you know what I'm saying, because that's what I'm real bad. Those are really the only 2 surgeries that I want to get, because I'm happy with myself, and I feel like the only reason I'm getting those surgeries, sorry I got a subject in my hair, is to be a woman, really, not to be like a supermodel woman, because that's the difference. If you're getting plastic surgery to like improve yourself, that's when it's an issue. But like, I'm not improving myself, I'm just giving myself the body that I feel I was born, or I should have been born in. So that's a huge difference, because I think it gives a bad like image to young girls and guys, even, I don't know, young people, that like, if you don't like something, just get that shit cut off, or not cut off.
Now, on crash retrieval number 1, they were bussed out to the site in a school bus with darkened windows. When they got there, they saw that the disc was sitting on the ground. It was illuminated by floodlights. The disc was about 30 feet in diameter. He said there were 2 alien pilots recovered from this disc. One was alive. Doctors were walking the live alien around for about 12 hours trying to save it, but it died. The disc had one round room with a central column in it. This is the waveguide within the craft, directing the gravitational wave field out and around the craft. It took only 3 men to lift this disc, it was so light, onto a lowboy truck. And he accompanied this disc when it was transported overland to the Nevada test site at the Groom Lake Complex, which was a fledgling complex with only about 5 buildings out there at that particular time, no underground installations. When he arrived there for a debriefing. Now, one of the things he told me is they arrived at night, and when the truck lights fell on this one particular hangar, he was astonished to see 2 live aliens standing outside of the hangar. They were about 5.5 feet tall. The hangar doors were opening, and he could see that there was also a special opening to the sky within the hangar, and they were going to take the disc and store it in this hangar. And there were already discs stored inside of the hangar, I believe about 6 of them.
Hello, my name is Matt, and I'm making this video. This is the first video that I have done. I've tried recording this several times, but just never really racked up the courage to finally post. So, the first thing you gotta know about me is I have a diaper fetish, and that's part of why I'm making these videos and the things I'm going to talk about, and just the kinky community, and people like me. I'm kind of an activist for people like me, and just making our community more well-known, so that people have a healthier attitude about it. Another thing I'm an activist for is mental illness. There's kind of a social stigma against people that are mentally disordered, whether it's an intelligence disorder like autism, or if it's an emotional disorder like depression. And one reason that I'm a big activist for it is because I myself suffer mentally. I'm not sure what exactly from. I don't have a diagnosis, but it would be something along the lines of depression, or possibly a dissociative disorder or a personality disorder, and I'll talk about that a lot too. Just kind of my story as both a diaper lover and someone who battles mental illness. It's quite a journey, so that's in part of what I'll be talking about. One thing notice about me is I'm kind of awkward, and I have social anxiety. So that's part of why I feel very tense doing this and nervous and I'm afraid. But I figure it'll do me some good, maybe do other people some good to talk about it.
This is a brief summary of what's been going on in my life. And I want to sum this up. This has to do with gang stalking in San Diego. Now, okay, when I was 3 years old, 1973, my sister was 5 years old. We were in a park playing by ourselves. That was common back then. There's a police report to prove this. 7 older kids took us down into the canyon of Linda Vista. They peed on us. They got us naked. They did a whole bunch of horrible stuff. Sexual. They beat us with, sticks with thorns on them. I was 3 years old. A 3-year-old little kid. My sister was 4.5, 5 years old. They said, if you tell, we're going to burn your apartment down. It's like, okay, we got away. They went to go eat dinner. We ran out of the canyon. We got away after hours of torture. We got home, told our mom. She called the police. We saw a therapist. The therapist said, your kids need to forgive these perps, so they need to come over to your house under supervision and play with your kids. This is what was going on in 1973. This is what was going on in 1973. I'm sorry, 75. Oh, sorry, 1974. 1974, 73, around there. So the kids came over, they had the rest of our clothes folded up. It was so creepy, they were so fake. Remember they said they were going to burn our place down, right? They played with us for an hour or whatever, they went home. A few nights later, the dumpster next to our bedroom window mysteriously caught on fire. So time goes by, weird stuff goes on, you're a kid, weird whatever, but when I was 10 years old, I was home alone, eating a bowl of cereal, phone rang, answered the phone. There's a man, these are all true accounts. This is the pieces of the puzzle I put together that painted the picture of what was going on in my life. 10 years old, I'm home alone, I'm eating a bowl of cereal, phone rings. I live in Lemon Grove at the time. Mom was gone at my grandma's house. Phone rang, answered it. This man goes, is this Tony? And I go, hello? And he's like, Tony, I know you're alone. I'm watching you, and I'll be watching you the rest of your life. This is a true story. This is what this guy told me. So I'm creeped out now. I'm here alone, and I'm thinking like, this is creepy. You know what I mean? I'm scared. Mom comes home, I tell her, it's just a prank call, whatever. She's worried, but it's just like a prank call to her. I knew my name. She's probably thinking ex-boyfriend or cousin or Jesse, Tommy, just whatever. But so time goes on. Now I'm 15 years old, and I'm about 11 o'clock at night watching Tales from the Dark Side. And I mean, again, I think a bowl of cereal, and I look. You know how you feel like someone watching you?
Jim Carrey, the best whole movie, is so funny. That movie is called Bruce Almighty. And it is the best. It is the best every year. And this, my brain, I'll go to lose weight, it'll lose my gut, and then be strong, be fit, and be strong like mighty. Let's call it is The Undertaker or Shawn Michaels or a Triple H. Say God bless in your hand. And this is called a WWE. That was right. I will see you in the greatest among. I'm assisting Mike to sing I love you so much. And thank you.
Here we go. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just want